In the darkness of the night, a forgotten prophecy was finally unveiled, coming from a blind mystic whose vision for 2025 shocked even the most skeptical. What she predicted is so disturbing that it led governments to prepare in secret. Today we break the silence to reveal the truth they kept hidden. This is not just another vision, it is an urgent warning, a sacred call that could change everything. Throughout history, there have been individuals capable of seeing beyond the limits of time. Although many turned out to be charlatans in search of fame and wealth, a few possessed a genuine vision. Have you ever heard of Nostradamus? His verses predicted the rise of Hitler, whom he referred to as the Otter, and those of Bob Vanga, the blind seer of the Balkans, who foretold the September 11th attacks long before they occurred. However, there is another figure whose name was intentionally erased from our collective memory, and whose prophecies were so precise that they were classified by governments as matters of national security. Today, I feel compelled to share what you need to know. In the isolated mountains of Bulgaria, within a monastery cut off from modernity, a true treasure of prophecies was discovered. In the year 2023, these writings, verified by the greatest specialists, contain predictions so exact that even the most skeptical were left astonished. The seer who wrote them passed away in 1982, but her words echo through time, issuing a warning for 2025. Allow me to take you back to her most impressive vision. In 1963, she wrote, "When the giant twins fall in the new world, it will mark the beginning. 2 decades and 2 years later, great waters will rise and the sky will ignite." The giant twins refer to the World Trade Center. Exactly 22 years later, on September 11th, we witnessed the fall of the towers. After that, the world faced unprecedented floods and atmospheric phenomena that continue to baffle scientists. But what she predicted for 2025 was so terrifying that her hands trembled while writing, making part of the text nearly illegible. The manuscript speaks of a monumental awakening, an event destined to transform the very essence of human civilization. Everything begins with a revolutionary discovery hidden beneath the ice of Antarctica, something that promises to change the course of history. However, that revelation will trigger a series of events that will challenge the very survival of humanity. The prophecy mentions 3 distinct signs that will indicate the onset of these transformations. The first sign already occurred a few months ago, though its true importance went unnoticed by most. In December 2024, astronomers detected an unusual signal from the depths of space, a pattern that defies any natural explanation. The second sign is already underway, the unprecedented convergence of global economic systems toward a new, unexpected paradigm. The third sign will be revealed exactly in 73 days. It is at this point that the prophecy takes an even darker turn. The manuscript asserts that a secret buried in the hidden archives of the Vatican will come to light. Documents that have been concealed for over 2,000 years will reveal truths that could shake the foundations of the world's major religions. But that is only the beginning. The seer warns of a technological leap in quantum computing that will redefine our understanding of reality. She describes machines capable of transcending the barriers of time, allowing certain individuals to predict the future with terrifying precision. However, with this extraordinary power comes an unprecedented threat. The prophecy mentions a specific date, August 15th, 2025. On that day, according to the seer, humanity will face a crucial choice, a decision that will shape not only the future, but the very essence of our existence as a species. The manuscript reveals a surprising intersection between artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and cosmic phenomena. We stand on the brink of a transformation that could redefine everything we know about life and the universe. The big question is, are we ready for what is to come? What the author calls the definitive crossroads is truly remarkable, as she manages to detail aspects of our current reality that would have been inconceivable in 1982. Her ability to describe devices with intelligence akin to that of humans and a digital currency that would govern nations is astounding. Her prediction also encompasses the emergence of social networks, which she describes as invisible connections linking minds across vast distances. These precise premonitions lend an unsettling authenticity to her visions for the year 2025. The prophecy speaks of a hidden conflict, simmering beneath global events. The seer warns of a shadow war fought not with conventional weapons, but with information and technology. According to her writings, this battle will culminate at the end of 2025, giving rise to what she calls the Great Revelation. Moreover, the mystic speaks of a revolutionary scientific discovery that will transform our understanding of consciousness and the nature of death. She describes experiments that will prove the existence of what she calls the bridge between worlds, a milestone that will coincide with astronomical events defying everything we know about the laws of physics. The manuscript also issues specific warnings about genetic engineering and artificial intelligence, highlighting a crucial moment when these technologies will converge to create something beyond human comprehension. However, this advancement will come at a significant cost, potentially threatening our very essence as human beings. Her prophecies seem to echo ancient scriptures from various cultures. The prophecies of Nostrum's quatrains and even obscure passages from the Bible appear to converge at this critical juncture in history. According to her, humanity is about to face its most significant challenge. The seer warns that a series of events will begin with a revolutionary discovery in the depths of the Pacific Ocean, a revelation that will trigger a global crisis, forcing humanity to confront both its origins and its future simultaneously. She details emerging technologies with the potential to reshape reality. But the most disturbing aspect of her vision is the crucial choice that will be presented to humanity. The prophecy describes two divergent paths. 1. The Great Ascension, a collective awakening that will elevate humanity to a new level of consciousness and evolution. And 2. The Final Darkness, a path of irreversible decay where truth will be obscured by illusion. However, this monumental decision will not be made by political leaders or scientific authorities. According to the seer, the choice will fall to ordinary individuals, people like you and me. Amid these grim warnings, there remains a glimmer of hope. The seer speaks of a profound transformation, a way to navigate the imminent storms. She describes an awakening of human consciousness that will emerge from the most unlikely places. According to her predictions, this awakening has already begun, although many remain oblivious to it. She offers precise guidelines for those who wish to prepare for the turbulent times ahead. These recommendations are not mere generic advice, but practical, applicable steps for our era. Among her most urgent recommendations are strengthening authentic human connections in an increasingly digital world, protecting ancestral wisdom in the face of rapidly advancing technology, and developing the ability to discern the truth amidst an ever more manipulable reality. The manuscript paints a vision that resonates strikingly with the challenges of our time. It describes a world where distinguishing the real from the artificial becomes an ever-growing challenge, where truth is as fluid as sand carried by the wind, yet it also offers tools to navigate this new reality. As we approach the critical point foreseen by the seer, certain patterns become undeniably evident. The convergence of technological progress, environmental changes, and social transformations aligns perfectly with her prophecies. We are on the brink of what she called the Great Revelation. Her words resonate with a deep urgency, a call that cannot be ignored. She speaks of a very brief window of opportunity, a crucial moment when humanity must decide its fate. The question remains, will we be ready to make that choice? The seer's vision suggests that the window for this great decision began to close at the start of 2025, and as time advances, the crucial moment is rapidly approaching. She knew that her message would reach millions, not through scrolls or whispered words among a few chosen ones, but through a global transmission medium capable of crossing borders and reaching minds in every corner of the planet. It is through this medium that her message now reaches you. Words that have traversed time and the unknown to find, not by chance, their recipient. She saw you, the viewer, even before you knew of her existence. She already knew that your gaze surpassed the limits of the present, and that when you were ready, you would see the hidden truth in her words. She knew that there would be those who would understand this call, and others who, driven by fear, disbelief, or indifference, would turn away from what could change their destiny. Because the choice she refers to is not only collective, it concerns not just the fate of humanity, but individual decisions that together will shape the future. It is something deeply personal. Each of us will have to look within ourselves and decide which path to follow, facing the consequences of our own choices. There will come a moment when it will no longer be possible to postpone the truth. Then, the only question that will remain is, will you be ready? The decisions we take in the coming months will not only define our future, but will also create ripples in the very fabric of time, changes whose consequences we can scarcely imagine. In conveying this prophecy to you, I feel the weight of the responsibility it carries. Every word holds profound meaning, a call that cannot be ignored. It is not merely a warning, but a burden that now also belongs to you. The manuscript emphasizes the urgency of this message. The lines, written centuries ago, warn of a critical moment that is rapidly approaching. There is no longer any room for doubt or hesitation, and it is clear that only those who are truly prepared will be able to comprehend its meaning. Not everyone will see beyond the words. Only those willing to look with their hearts will understand what is truly being revealed. If you have made it this far, it is no coincidence. Everything has happened so that this message reaches you. Your role in this story may be greater than you imagine. You were destined to receive this revelation. Forces beyond our understanding are guiding each one of us toward the precise moment when we must awaken. What is to come will change everything. The world as we know it will be transformed, and no one will remain untouched by the events that lie ahead. The seer's final words were not merely a warning. They carried a silent hope, an opportunity for those who choose to listen. They were also a blessing, for even amidst the shadows of the future, she saw light for those who prepared. She envisioned a time of challenges, a period during which humanity will be tested like never before, forced to confront long-ignored truths, and each individual will have to decide whether to remain united in a new awakening or succumb to chaos. Destiny is not carved in stone. Every choice we make now will determine the path we take. The challenges ahead may divide us through fear, doubt, and conflict, fragmenting what little unity remains, or they may strengthen us like never before if we choose to resist together and emerge from this period wiser, stronger, and ready for a new future. That is why I have chosen to speak now. Silence is no longer an option. The truth must be told before it is too late. The window for preparation is closing, but hope still exists. The prophecy is clear. Those who are aware of what is coming will not only survive, they will play a fundamental role in the next great chapter of humanity. And it is here that I need you to take a crucial step. Subscribe to this channel and activate notifications, because what I'm about to reveal is so critical that it cannot be delivered all at once. You must be ready for the next revelation. The manuscript speaks of a global network of awakened souls, beings destined to guide humanity through the most challenging transition we have ever faced. By subscribing, you are not just following a channel, you are joining a consciousness movement that the seer predicted decades ago. Mark this date, August 15th, 2025. That day will be a turning point. The events that occur will depend on how many are prepared. Share this message with those you trust. The era of silence is over. The time of revelation has arrived, and this is only the beginning. In the next video, I will reveal the essential steps the seer outlined to navigate the great cycle of change. These instructions are not mere vague advice, but practical and precise actions for those who wish to survive and thrive in the new world that is coming. If you have made it this far, do not ignore this call. The manuscript was written for those who are ready to see beyond the illusion. What is to come will change everything we know about reality, humanity, and even time itself. Prepare yourself, for the truth is already on its way, and when it arrives, nothing will ever be the same.